Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another week of MalloryBros NFL Picks. That's my guy Terrell right here. It's your boy Terrance. Week 5, absolutely unpredictable. I can't even really call what type of year this NFL season's about to be, but we're going to try and get this right again. I went 7-7 last week. Terrell, I don't know what you went.
10-4. Your money is safe.
You've been cooking. Wow.
It says that I went 9-5 last week because I don't know what happened, but I guess I accidentally if you go look at the last picks, I picked the Falcons to beat the Buccaneers. And for some reason it says I picked the Bucs. So it really says I'm 9-5, but I really went 10-4 last week. He's
going with the I really said, because I could have swore I picked the Bears too. I was like, did I pick the Bears? And apparently I did.
If it's out of wax, if we can't go back to your last picks, click that chapter and see you did that, it don't count.
See you picked that, it don't count. So he went 9-5. Anyway, quick recap from
before we even get to the recap. My bad. MalloryBros pick 'em. Big shout out to Tom Combs, Lexington, Kentucky. Snatched the lead from my guy Trey with the 3-4-E. 54-24. Motherfucker beast.
Love to see it.
And so he's number 1. We got like a 3-way
tie.
Where you at?
I have fallen to 38th place in the group. 38th. No, I'm sorry, 40th. I'm 40th this week.
I'm 44.
Wow, still smoking him, but he got how he's 44 and how am I 40?
Terrance, you had
getting crazy week. Your last 2 weeks have been crazy.
My first 2 weeks was rough. Your first 2 weeks was better than mine. I've been cooking.
Man, Tom Combs, Lexington. I want to whack. You know, dudes who compete with this get competitive.
Just to start the recap for last week, you went what, 7-7? You said
7-7 last week.
First of all, you low key trash. But go ahead and give your 7. Go ahead and give your 7 teams their respect. I'll give you the floor to give all 7 of your L's. Oh, you want me to do my 4 first?
Let me do my 7 first.
All right, bad. That's on you.
Falcons squeaked it out against the Buccaneers. Gotta respect it though, because I think the Buccaneers are a solid team. So I give the Falcons my respect. But come on, Terrell. I dead ass fell asleep. New parent, newborn is actually 3 weeks old today. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
We've been doing this shit for 3 weeks. 18 more years to go.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Ain't no damn 18. Life to go.
Right. I fell asleep on the couch. Woke up and all of a sudden the Falcons won. I said, "What?" I thought the Buccaneers had that game on lock. Hopefully the Falcons can keep that going. Hopefully the Bucs bounce back this week because I definitely picked them. We'll get there. I'm gonna make this quick. Vikings are legit. I owe y'all my respect. Went out there and beat the Jets. The Jets have a legit defense. We're not gonna start acting like we don't know. Y'all are legit. Vikings, I'm gonna show y'all more respect probably this week. Bears made me eat words. I, for some reason, thought that the Panthers was gonna make some division magic happen. They didn't. They actually went out there and got their asses whooped. DJ Moore looks sweet. Caleb Williams looks great the last 2 weeks. I think Washington, we're feeling a lot of heat from Chicago fans. I don't know if you noticed, Terrell, but you know every major media every major media platform, when they talk about Jaden Daniels, they talk about how maybe this was supposed to be the number 1 pick. Maybe this was supposed to be a guy that was supposed to go number 1. So I feel like Bears fans are trying to say, yo, look at our guy again before y'all, do that. Respect is there. We see the Bears, and I think 2 weeks, that's going to be another great game. But for this week, I owe the Bears my respect. Y'all actually went out there, bust their ass. Dolphins won. Terrell, come on. Fucking toss-up ass game. If you look at the highlights of that game, it was the most they're giving the game away game That's why I said, yo, I'll take 7-7 if I lose a game like the Dolphins. I picked the Patriots. Shout out to the Dolphins. They won. Giants made me eat words. Who thought the Giants was going to go out there and beat my home away from home, Seattle Seahawks? Great win for the Giants. You have my respect. Cardinals squeaked it out against the 49ers. Giants and Cardinals, guess what? This team here bust your ass. So the respect stops there. Good wins. But we bust both of y'all ass. Well, Giants, we'll see about that. But Cardinals bust y'all ass, but they squeaked it out against the 49ers. I've put respect on the Cardinals all year. Lastly, Packers made me eat words. Thought the Packers would go out there and lose. Packers are actually more legit than I thought, too. But a lot of these games, y'all, were not super predictable. Terrell has been getting lucky. I mean, he's lucky.
I have not been getting
lucky. When I know
Did
you
you
about to
pick
get the
Joe
promotion
Burrow?
over me.
Did you pick Joe Burrow and the Bengals to beat the Ravens? Was that one of your L's, or did you pick?
Nope, I picked Ravens. I picked Ravens.
Well, let me see, because I ain't got a long list, because some of us actually are good at this.
Got lucky in one. This fucking
I
guy.
owe the Texans respect. I did not pick the Texans to go out there and beat the Bills, which I would have if I would have remembered that the Bills are injured as fuck. Even though it's not an excuse, but knowing the amount of injuries that they have, I should have been like, damn, you know what? Maybe the Texans squeak it out. Even though the Bills still put up a dope fight. I thought it was dope to see. That was a good game. If you watch that game, it was a good game. Mm-hmm. Cardinals, nobody picked y'all to beat the 49ers, and I think it speaks more to how the 49ers literally just be blowing games versus y'all. But I'm not going to step on y'all respect. Cardinals fans, great win for y'all. They should be energized going into this week after beating a team like that. Giants, of course, like you said, nobody picked the Giants to beat the Seahawks that was 3-1. They went out there, no Malik Neighbors. Once we found out Leak was out, it was like, oh, they're definitely probably not going to win this week. But they went out there and got it done. They should be energized going into the next week. And then last but not least, the Dallas Cowboys. I picked the Steelers to beat them because of that Steelers defense. And Dak went out there, threw a couple of picks. He didn't look great, but at the end of the day, he went out there and got the job done. So shout out to them. They got that shit done. I do want to say, everybody that told me I was smoking dust or whatever when I said that the Ravens was going to beat the Bengals because of the trend that I've always said. Last week, I told y'all, Lamar, everybody got a kryptonite. Lamar kryptonite is Pat Mahomes. It don't matter if Lamar go out there for 400 yards, 3 TDs, whatever. The Chiefs always end up walking away with the win. Same thing with Lamar and Joe Burrow. Like, the Bengals went to the Super Bowl that year because who was injured? MVP Ma. Y'all beat Tyler Huntley. The Tyler Huntley sweepstakes to the Super Bowl. And now we get to talk about this great elastic Super Bowl run that wouldn't have low-key happened had your kryptonite not got hot. But try to tell you, my Ravens agenda is thriving. Last but not least, I'll say to you, we can get to the picks. I also picked the Falcons. Nigga said I was tripping. You love this Falcons team. Oh, Terrell, Scrappy, Mallory. But the motherfucking Falcons are scrappy. I'm trying to tell y'all, they're my squad. I got a couple agendas this year.
Terrell does have a couple of agendas. There's some of them agendas he's not going to speak on. How about he talk about his Chiefs agenda? He don't want to speak on that one. Because that's an agenda that's not necessarily looking. You have a Chiefs agenda where you think the Chiefs going to lose every week. One of those L's every week is Chiefs.
I actually picked the
Chiefs. Did you show Chiefs receipt? Did you?
I picked the Chiefs to win. I picked the Chiefs to win last week. Did I? Or did I pick the Saints?
You 110% picked the Saints, and you better show them the receipt. Put it back lodge.
No, you know what? Okay.
Put yourself back lodge and make
Kansas City Chiefs.
You show their respect. And he should apologize for forgetting.
Kansas City Chiefs. They got a good win. They go to 5-0. But I swear they the most Mickey Mouse 5-0 team but y'all can have it. Y'all the most Mickey Mouse team, I swear. I did pick the Saints, y'all, and I think I clicked the Chiefs on the whistling. So I really did go 9-5. So the fact that they made my other one wrong, I'll take it. Still way over 500. This motherfucker's just eking out. This motherfucker's in the hunt. Terrance is in the hunt.
Terrell, I'm 40 if you're ranked 44. I'm up there.
About your record from last week, you will be in the hunt team. Hopefully they can eke out a win versus Indianapolis. They both need it.
Y'all see how he doing? Let's talk about last week. Yeah,
look,
okay.
To the Saints fans, I told y'all them first 2 games was fluke. Y'all are the same Saints y'all are every year. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I definitely put money on I had money on Olave. Shout out to everybody who lost money with Chris Olave. I had money on Alvin Kamara. Shout out to all the people who lost money on him. I needed Derek Carr for I need a couple motherfuckers to get a couple more completions. And when Derek Carr went down, it was like, all right, this game about to be over with. And I'm telling you, we did get smoked for calling the Saints what they were. And Saints fans, y'all are definitely better than what people are trying to dumb y'all back down to. But I know how it feels.
And I'll say this, Jets fans, I tried to tell y'all the Vikings. Remember, I picked the Vikings. You picked the Jets.
Yep.
But it's all gonna come down to that. I knew that Brian Flores defense and A-Rod is looking real, and nobody has said this yet. But at what point do we start looking at y'all like y'all look at us with Russ?
No bull. Now look, we'll get more into these teams as we get to their games. But look, before you leave, you're right. Aaron Rodgers on paper, y'all was low-key supposed to beat the Vikings. Come on. On paper, y'all supposed to win, but I think that what people are saying about the chemistry and they just fired their coach. It's like, okay, maybe y'all got some bullshit in the building that's gonna keep y'all from even showing the talent on the field.
There's so many excuses that people make for Aaron Rodgers that they would not make for literally any other QB. I get it. He's one of the greatest of all time, so he's earned that. But at some point, it's not chemistry, y'all. I watched that whole game at 9:30 a.m. And he was just not it's one thing. Okay, cool. They're not on the same page. We can say that about a couple people. What about the terrible passes he was throwing outside of the 3 picks? Your defense get you 2 takeaways. You can't do shit with it. You're giving more. Dak Prescott has a 3 interception game like that. People gonna say, yeah, him and CD just not on the same page. They got to get it together. But then again, A-Rod is a Hall of Famer. So, I mean, I get it. But let's get to the picks, man. We talking a lot of shit. Big shout out to everybody who team caught a dub last week.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to everybody who's locking picks with MalloryBros Pick'em. And shout out to bro who even got us to do the shit. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. And I think the group is now how big? How big is this group? We have 534 people now. Last week it was 486.
That's what's up.
We try and get to 1,000. We try and get to 1,000 by the end of the year.
We're going to give away
Washington Commanders. All right, bet. Thursday night football, Seattle, Washington. Big shout out to the 206. The 49ers are coming to town. This is a division rival game. This is a huge game for Seattle. Who you got? I'm sorry. Did I say the 49ers?
Yeah.
49. Did I say that right?
Yeah, 49ers.
All right, bet. Who you got?
If you're from Seattle, then you know that this is a rival. It's a rivalry game. I think I like what I saw from the Seattle Seahawks in their 3 wins this year. And I don't know, it's something about the 49ers going out there and losing to the Cardinals that makes me think it's any given Sunday with these 2 teams. So I'm going to take the home field advantage with Seattle. I'm going to go behind 12. My home away from home. Hopefully y'all stand tall. I'm going with the Seahawks to, I think, upset. Yep, they are a 3.5 point underdog. Going with the Seahawks to pull off the upset in Seattle. At least game 1. Might feel different about that second game, but I think I'm going to roll with Seattle this week.
Seattle know how to put points on the board. But I think the 49ers are going to go out here and win this game. The 49ers are coming off an embarrassing game blown after already having another embarrassing game blown. I don't think they're going to come out here and lose this division rivalry game to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks should be showing me that y'all Swiss cheesy sometime. And with this 49ers team coming in, that's what's crazy. It's like the defense, great. The offense is functional. Y'all just be blowing it. But I think they go in here with a chip on their motherfucking shoulder, and they're going to get a W in Seattle. So sorry, Seahawks fans. I will give y'all all the respect in the world if I'm wrong. But MalloryBros Pick'em has a 71% 49ers, 29% Seahawks. I'm rolling with the 71% and going with the 49ers.
Let's get it, man. Next game is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Chicago Bears. Sunday. This is at 9:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So
London
where
game.
the hell is this game at, Terrell? Oh, it's in London.
It's the London
game in London. Why the fuck do it seem like the Jaguars always get London games? Why the fuck we don't get a London game?
They get a London game every year. They do.
I feel like that's some BS. Bears. But yeah, I'm sorry. My pick is gonna be. I'm gonna go with Chicago, man. I think Chicago was like overrated to start the year, but they really weren't. They have a fucking talented ass team. And I think we're starting to see these teams start to gel more. We're starting to see teams start to figure each other out. And I think that's working for the good and for the bad. We're starting to see some teams like the Jets fall apart and the talent doesn't seem to show. We're starting to see teams like the Chicago Bears seem to kind of be have a little bit more feistiness to them. So I think they keep the ball rolling against a team like Jacksonville. Jacksonville, y'all about to get the number one pick in the draft again. You cannot put your money on Jacksonville. I respect. Who did Jacksonville beat this year?
Jacksonville? What?
Who did Jacksonville beat this year, Terrell?
What's their record? Oh,
Jacksonville, they just squeaked out a win. That's it. They just squeaked out a win last week against the Colts.
Yes.
And believe it or not, I picked them to win. But
they squeak one out against the Colts.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's why I said division games to me are division games. We're not going to sit here and act like division games, you don't play with a different beast in you. So I think the Bears get a sneaky dub here. It's at home. Well, no, it's not at home. They're not at home. So let me back off of it.
It's still technically a home game, but it's not.
They're not home. They're not home. Bears are going to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars and keep the hot streak going. I think they're going to keep it going. Caleb Williams is starting to light up. And they know we putting pressure on that rookie of the year. They know we think we got the real guy in D.C. So I think they got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder for their guy. Like, all right, bet. They think bruh better than you. Fuck that. That's how I would feel if it was Jaden, if it was the other way around.
He went out there and
we want Jaden to do better than Caleb, bro.
I think Caleb
went out there and balled out.
3 TDs or something like that. He went out there and balled out in a very quarterback way. And that's the thing. That's what worried me about Jaden Daniels. I'm sorry, 2 TDs. He had 304, 2 TDs, 20 or 29.
What are you talking about? What are we about to worry about? What are you worried about in a quarterback way?
My worry about JD5 is the respect. Because JD5 don't be going out there putting up 300 yards, 3 TDs, or 2.
What you talking about?
His TOT yards.
Terrell.
No.
Jaden Daniels is the most accurate rookie quarterback in history for the first 5 games. That's no lie.
That's true.
He's the first rookie quarterback in history with 1,000 yards passing. So I don't know what he's talking about. First rookie quarterback with 1,000 yards passing and 250 yards rushing. Come on, you got to put respect on it. That's not Lamar Jackson. I just said.
You're right.
Terrance. That's a Washington Commander record right there. Put respect on it. Come on. You just said you just
I respect. Hold on. I gotta mute the nigga. I respect JD5. He's the best right now. All I'm saying is, if Caleb Williams start throwing 300, 400-yard passing games with passing TDs, and JD do his regular 175 passing and 80 rushing, I feel like people will start to put him in a Lamar Jackson category where they start disrespecting him, even though I think it's tougher to do that. I'm not in any way trying to shit on JD5. I think he's, without a doubt, rookie of the year. But I know how the voters don't respect rushing quarterbacks unless you Josh Allen, and we don't know why. But they don't respect rushing quarterbacks the same way they respect a gunslinger. How many games has JD5 thrown for over 250 yards? Thrown. I know the nigga got a lot of yardage. But
first off,
go to JD5 stats because
238 yards week 1, 233 yards week 2, 254 yards week 3, 226 yards week 4, 184 yards in week 5. Terrell, you gotta watch your mouth.
Terrance, but what I'm saying is, look, I'm not shitting on bro. Yeah, I don't want this to make it simple.
You said if he do his low 185.
Terrance, that's what I'm saying though. I need to see you have a 300+ yard passing game. I get it though.
So
it
you don't get respect until he does 100?
No. It doesn't matter. But
what about accuracy? Because we're not impressed by
Jesus Christ.
We're not impressed by Caleb.
All I'm saying is the voters. I'm not saying it's me. I'm saying the gunslinger 300+ yard quarterback gets celebrated more than the guy who threw than the Lamar. We've seen it. They'll say this person better because he passed more. They'd be like, oh yeah, he's got his legs, but bro, I'm a Lamar fan.
Terrell,
I've watched the disrespect. Back to my pick.
I feel like we're
but this is supposed to be a Bears topic, not a
JD5. To what you said.
Go ahead. Even though I'm not saying anything you need to respond to, I'm not shitting on your guy. You're triggered.
I just put it like this. We don't. All I'm gonna just say this one thing. I'm sorry. Caleb Williams. JD5 has balled out since week 1. Caleb Williams, you just balled out against who? The Panthers, and we about to go crazy because you balled out against the Panthers. Now, who did they ball out on against the week before? You gotta we're not gonna give you respect because you got a 400-yard game when this guy over here damn near throws for 210 every game average, and he don't throw the amount of picks that you throw. He don't have the amount of sacks and dumbass mistakes that you got. It's a different story with JD5. That's just what I need everybody to understand. This is a different rookie.
You know who understands that?
The accuracy.
You know who understands that? Me. I never said anything about that, Terrance. I'm talking about the future and how motherfuckers be voting. I respect JD5. He's the greatest thing that has ever happened to y'all franchise in the last 20 years. So far.
The way you talking, though?
Terrance, no, I'm saying I know how these niggas be voting.
Go ahead.
Anyway, my pick is going to be the Bears to win this game. I'm picking the Bears simply because you're starting to see the blossoming of what you kind of already said, but you're starting to see this team blossom a little bit. DeAndre Swift is looking a lot better from the first couple of weeks. People were saying he fell off. He's starting to look a lot better. I think he had 16 rushes for 70 or something like that. Caleb and DJ Moore are finding more and more rhythm every week. That's scary. Keenan Allen, I don't know if he's even playing, but once he gets back to 100, it's going to be scary. I think they go out here, and I think this is the run that they go on where they get to gain some confidence back with games like this one. Jacksonville, I would love for y'all to steal this win because I am a fan of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and y'all comfortable in London. Y'all play over there every year, basically. So maybe the jet lag won't hit y'all like it's going to hit them. But I do think the Bears are going to steal the win. I do think they're going to keep the high streak going. Jacksonville, the defense is insanely bad. So I'm going with the Bears.
Okay, let's try not to be that long-winded on our picks.
Terrance, fuck out of here. You were just long-winded on yours. The only reason mine felt long-winded is because you had to defend your guy JD5. Fuck out of here. Yours was just as like yours. Fuck out of here.
If you go look at mine, it was not that long.
All right, bet. Come on. 1 o'clock game. First 1 o'clock game. We got Cardinals at Packers. Cardinals coming off a dub. Who you got?
Cardinals Packers. Oh,
Cardinals
let me go to
at
my
Packers.
what's the name joint.
Let me go
I'm gonna
first.
keep it 100, y'all.
Oh, I got
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I have been a fan of what the Cardinals are doing, and I feel like I've also not shown enough love to the Packers. I honestly, okay, it's an any given Sunday league. If I had to put my money on a team, I'm gonna put my money where I feel like it's safest. And I'm like I said, like Terrell said, I'm sick of going 7-7.
He's
I don't
7
really
and 7
trust-
talking about this.
I'm sick of going middle of the pack. I want to go light years above Terrell. I'm already 40 and he's 44. I'm already 4 steps ahead. I want to be 10 steps ahead. I'm trying to get up there. What's his name? Tony T from Lexington. I'm trying
My
to
boy
catch whoever
Tony
he
Combs.
is.
Kentucky.
So look, give me the Packers, man. Give me the Packers. I owe them respect. Cardinals, I owe y'all respect. But then again, y'all squeaked it out against the 49ers. Y'all got it done.
They
but
did.
It wasn't a win like when we played y'all at home. It wasn't like a respectful win. You know what I mean? I respect it, but it's not enough for me to say that y'all going to beat the Packers. I'm going to pick the Packers.
I'm going with real quick. I'm going with the so MalloryBros Pick'em has an 84% Packers, 16% Cardinals. I am in that 16%. Packers fans are going to say, "Oh, you always sleeping on us, you hating on us, XYZ." I feel like Kyle and them are hot right now, and I feel like everybody is expecting, right, for this. Everybody's expecting for the Packers to win at home. Everybody's expecting that, which is why we had the 84%. The reason why I'm 10-5 this week, 12-4 last week, I forget what I was the other week, but sometimes you gotta read the tea leaves, right? I'm not a chart reader. I go off pure gut. And I can tell you, the eye test. I just feel like, because at the end of the day, I'm not Stephen A. Smith. I'm not sitting here with a fucking spreadsheet of, we're just like niggas in a barbershop. But I think the Cardinals are going to go out there, get a 14-0 lead quick, and people are going to be like, oh shit, and they're going to go out there and win hot on the road. Now, I could be wrong. The Packers, they're starting to look better and better and better. I just don't know how I feel about them. I just don't trust them enough for this 84%. That's why I'm going with the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are going. That's one of my sneaky wins for the week.
I do think if you're going to get a sneaky upset money line, they're plus 194. I would definitely take Cardinals money line. But like I said, bro, I've been trying to find the sneaks, and 7-7 again. So I'm gonna try to be safe.
You be playing it too safe.
How?
Playing it safe is how you lose. Oh, of course the Giants
going to play it safe as MF.
Are you kidding me? I picked the Falcons last week. I picked the Ravens. I be picking against the grain all the time and be right.
I pick Ravens, the best damn team in the league, apparently. They disrespecting on us against the Ravens, too. We're going to get there.
Oh, we will. All right, bet. Let's get through this. 1 p.m. game. Tennessee Titans inviting the Indianapolis Colts are coming to Tennessee to play the Titans. Who you got?
The Titans and the Colts?
Mm-hmm. Colts are on the road in Tennessee. Who you got?
I remember last year I've told y'all that this is like the hardest game to pick ever. These two teams, because who shows up and does what? I'm picking the Colts, man. Colts are kind of scrappy, bro. Actually, the Colts are hella scrappy. I'm picking the Colts. I feel like the Tennessee Titans, I watched them the other night against the Dolphins that night. Because what did they just do last week, bro? I'm sorry, Titans fans, but y'all just lost to the Jaguars last week. No, not Titans fans. That was the Colts.
The Colts, right. That's what you're talking about. The Titans had a bye week.
Titans had a bye week. Okay, bet. So the last game that I saw them play was that Dolphins game, right?
Yes.
Yes. That's why I said after
they beat the Dolphins.
Tony Pollard sold me. I needed an anytime tutty. That was a low-scoring, boring-ass game. Look at what the Colts just did.
Hold on, wait, Terrance. No, hold on, wait. The Titans went out there and beat the Dolphins 31-12. Now, the Dolphins was going through their injury situation, their quarterback. That was the Skylar Thompson game. But what people don't give the Titans credit for is that they have one of the top pass defenses in the league. Top. Now, of course, it's a little skewed this week because they was on a bye. So when you look at the yards per game, theirs is a little bit different. But they have a solid pass defense, and you got Joe Flacco out there. I actually picked the Titans to win this game.
I don't see where the Tennessee I don't see the Tennessee Titans having. I guess that's like, look, Washington Commanders have one of the best O-lines in the league this year. Do you know this is the same kind of, well, we got some new pieces, but I am a fan. There's no way that's a top 5 O-line in the league. They playing good. I don't believe that the Tennessee Titans have a type defense in the league. I actually do not believe it. Show me. Go out there this week.
They allowed the least amount of passing yards.
We got 4 weeks.
Even if they would have gave up 300 yards passing this week, because they're on a bye week, right? So even if they would have given up 300 yards passing, they would still be a top 3 pass defense.
What's their record?
Like, they don't be winning games because offensively, they one of the worst teams in the league. That's why I said this is going to be a weird, like, clash of, like, who know how it's going to go. Titans. But I'm picking the Titans. I got a hunch for the Titans. Joe Flacco gonna go out there and have an off game, and if not, even though he was basically like he was almost comeback player of the year last year, or maybe he was. I forget if he won it or not, but he balled out last year when he played.
I feel like the Colts, Titans games are always kind of toss up, like Redskin Commanders, Eagles Giants, Eagles Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, hardest game to pick. You don't really know what's going to show up or who.
That's like if y'all
don't respect the Titans, though.
Have y'all played the Eagles?
I don't respect them.
Let me see what Pigskin Pick'em got it. Pigskin Pick'em got it 15% Titans, 85% Colts on the road. I think people are believing in what they saw from Joe Flacco. They believing in what this team can do. Bro, Joe Flacco was making passes that was like
veteran.
This nigga's throwing it up and completing. This nigga throwing it up and completing passes. This shit was crazy. Let me see if I can
Joe Flacco haven't always been the throw it up and go get it guy.
Oh,
bet you open, I'm tossing it.
My Broncos know very well. He had 359, 3 TDs last week. Joe Flacco.
And you want me to go look at that Dolphins game and respect it? Didn't they have Mason Rudolph out there?
What you talking about?
The Titans. Bro, I'm telling you, when Will Levis threw that pick and said, I didn't even see him, I said, okay, I don't believe in this squad.
Problem. Look at my Broncos, look at a team like my Broncos last year. Solid defense, terrible offense. Same this year with us, basically.
But
solid defense.
Solid defense, terrible offense just leads to you getting smoked. Terrell, look, Commanders, terrible offense last 2 years. Defense. But guess what? Our defense started looking trash because our offense can't stay on the field. You're going to get routed.
All right, bet.
It's going to be an anything week. You pick.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
You got the Colts. I got the Titans. I can understand if you pick either. Next 1:00 game is Houston Texans on the road at the New England Patriots. MalloryBros Pick'em has it 97% Houston, 3% Patriots. Nico Collins just got put on the IR. He's out for at least 4 weeks.
4 games.
That is a huge loss for this team. But
yes, it is.
Y'all got 2 more arguable wide receiver ones. So I feel like they'll be all right. I have the Texans winning this game. It was an easy one for me.
Same. I feel like I don't really have a reason to go the opposite way. Keep my money safe this week. Give me the Texans. Definitely not gonna play the field, but watch, bro. This year has been so annoying with that. We all gonna pick the Texans and watch what happens.
Yeah,
Patriots all of a sudden, Brissett out there looking like Randall Cunningham.
No, boy. No, Drake May is getting the start this week. You didn't see
Really?
that? Drake May
No, I
getting the
didn't
start
see
this
that.
week. Yes, yeah, they gonna see what they got from their rookie.
You know what,
So,
dog? I'm changing my pick then. Look at the Houston Texans fans.
Cause Terrance, this is the thing about the Texans fans.
I'm
and
not
people
doing
don't
it.
wanna
I'm
say
not
this.
doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna pick the Texans.
I'm picking the Texans too. But say the
But-
Texans don't be going down to the wire all the time. Y'all don't look like before the season started, bro. Niggas was talking about the Texans when they got Stephon Diggs. Niggas was like, "Oh, the Texans gonna be like a top 3 seed," and they 4-1, so they're still arguably a top 3, 4, 5 team in the league right now. But if you watch them, they be going down to the wire. But it really don't matter. They're getting dubs. So
I'm gonna
I
keep
got
it
a Texans
100,
winning.
Brody. I am switching my pick.
You putting all your
Give me the
faith in Drake
Patriots,
May.
man. Didn't I tell you to start this MalloryBros picks season? I told you I like Drake May. I told you should have been starting. I think just like how y'all are having success with Bo Nix, I think Drake May is like one of those smart mind quarterbacks. Look at his tape. Like, he put the ball on a dime. And I think he has that Tom Brady type growth. Yeah, he played for the Patriots, and I'm trying to draw that parallel. I am. I think he's always been the guy. I don't believe in a team led by Jacoby Brissett. I'm sorry, it's 2024. Get real. That's like thinking Joe Flacco and them about to go to the Super Bowl. If it happens, great, but you know what? You're right. That Texans team is a little finicky. Are y'all elite? And you just lost the real eliteness guy on your team, Nico Collins.
Yeah.
I had a Nico Collins anytime touchdown that cash last week. That was a big touchdown in that game. Did you see that? That was a big touchdown. This is all I'm going to say. Give me the Patriots to go out there and make madness happen, man. Shake the world. 97%. I guarantee they got y'all looking foolish on the boards, too. Plus 260. Give you that money line.
Yeesh.
Money line Pats.
You putting a lot of
take
faith
the
in
spread. The spread is a 7-point.
Damn.
Now, y'all think the Patriots have a better... Oh, never mind.
Why, you reading it backwards? All right, bet. We're going to see if you're right. We're going to see.
Patriots,
Next week,
watch.
we got to... Terrance. All right. You're in that 3%. I know what it's like to beat it because guess who was there before? My Broncos. And we got a dub. But not everybody is us. Next we
baby,
got
let's get it.
a 1:00 game rivalry, division rivalry, NFC South. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to play the New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr has been ruled out for at least 2 weeks, which means who get the start for these motherfuckers?
Jameis Winston?
Terrance, no.
Jameis Winston plays elsewhere.
He's in Cleveland. You will literally have, you got an NFL mind of like a couple years
The
ago.
last year. Honestly, the fact that they don't have him, the fact that they don't have him, that means what? Taysom Hill? Give me Bucks. This is in New Orleans.
Terrance, no, they got that young boy. What's his name? Spencer Rattler, they got the dude. What's his name? Jake Hayner. Who knows who gonna get this? I don't know if it's gonna be Jake.
Those dudes start. Don't they still have Taysom Hill?
They do, but Taysom,
bro, what are they keeping him for? What
are
they keeping him for? What is his point? Motivation?
Taysom be balling. Taysom is like one of the He's like a top receiving tight end right now. I think he lead the league in tight end. He's got like a couple of tight end touchdowns. He on that list.
But
he's still a tight end.
He's not a so he's not he can't take snaps. I feel like they will have a dynamic offense with him for some reason.
Yeah, but remember, he was questionable. He's questionable too. He's been in and out too.
Yeah, that's why I said it's been a long time coming with the Taysom Hill experiment.
Yeah. Bottom line, I pick the Bucs. MalloryBros pick him, got it 72% Bucs, 28% Saints. I got it. I'll pick the Bucs.
Watch this be the week Alvin Kamara come off. 4 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield walking off. Watch.
They're going back home.
Give me the Bucs.
Oh, okay. You with me?
I want to push the button on the Saints
right,
so
bet.
bad, but give me the Bucs.
I'll be surprised if they get it done. You got anything else before we go to the next game?
Mm-mm.
All right, bet. Next 1 o'clock game is the Cleveland Browns going to Philly to play the Eagles. This was pretty easy for me. I picked the Eagles.
I picked the Eagles too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put my money on the Browns. Browns fans, I mean, I get it, but I mean, I don't. Philly, y'all gonna have to go and shock the world because everybody's trying to see Philly bounce back this year. Y'all can post y'all graphic, I'm sure, if y'all win, of all the people that pick Philly, and you can say, wow, they really slept on us. You'll be able to get to do that because I don't see anybody picking. What's MalloryBros pick them? 96% Eagles. Join that 4%.
Hey, I've been there before, but you got to have the team that can do it. It can't be this Deshaun show up. I don't know. Now, I don't know if they're going to make a QB change. People have been talking about Jameis getting the start or them giving Jameis a chance. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it's just not.
Writing might have been on the wall all season. You know how they
said
Jameis been leading the yeah, we bust their ass.
That was this past week?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Just bust their ass. Excuse me. That was a home victory. The city's on fire out here. But I don't trust Deshaun Watson at all, bro.
I don't either. Eagles coming off a bye week, well rested. I just feel like they show up and win at home. And Cleveland Browns fans, be careful going up Lincoln Financial. Get your ass whooped. It's always fights.
It's always a fight.
Raiders games. But last 1 o'clock game for next week is the Washington Commanders at the Baltimore Ravens. This is where y'all get y'all real tough. And I know you've been hearing that. So I'll give you the floor to go ahead and say how you feel about it, what you honestly think. I think a lot of people are looking forward to who we were going to pick. People have been asking me all week, you a Ravens guy, but who you going to pick when they come to DC? I'm sorry, when they play the Commanders next week. But I'll let you rock first.
I'll say this, y'all. When we started this year, we were supposed to be competitive. We were supposed to just be a team that they got a new rookie. We're going to see how they look. When we started this year, we were in the bottom 6 teams. I mean, we were ranked maybe 27, 28 to start the power rankings for this year. They just released the power rankings this week, and we number 6 on that list. Number 5 on certain lists. So the only thing I want to say is this for everybody saying this is their first real test. This is y'all first real test. I find that very funny. For a team that was supposed to be trash, we were supposed to come out and get dogged by the Buccaneers. We lost, but there was something there. Okay, bet, right? We go out there and we beat the Giants, but we beat them with all field goals. So that puts us right back into the no respect, right? Now, you look at this 4-game winning streak that we've been on, starting with the Giants. I feel like we've had real tests. Y'all mean to tell me that the Bengals defense or the Bengals team, period, wasn't a real test, and we smoked them at home? Look at what they just did to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Almost put 40 on them. Almost won the game. I'm sorry. We're getting ready to play the Ravens this week. Look what the team that we just went to their home and bust their ass. Look what they look like. There's that. The Cardinals just went and beat the 49ers at the 49ers in their crib. We bust the Cardinals' ass in their crib. And we're not just scraping by these wins. We're busting their ass. So my thing is this. Is this Ravens team the first team that has respect coming into this game? Yes. Okay, we get it. But let me tell you something. Plus 235 on the money line. Give me them boys from DC. Fuck the Ravens. Last time we played the Ravens, y'all know what happened? Gave them their first L in the preseason for like 10 years. Don't act like you don't remember, Ravens fans. You do.
That don't count.
and y'all were
It's a preseason
very.
game.
It was a
They
preseason
was
game,
sick about it though.
but guess what? They were sick about it. And Terrell, guess what? It's a preseason game until y'all talking about y'all undefeated record. Now, it's just a preseason game. Wow, y'all happy about a preseason game? But y'all was happy as fuck over a record for being undefeated.
They was.
Snatch that chain. Let me tell you something. You are seeing Ravens fans scared for their life. I never seen y'all Ravens fans like this before. Y'all putting up the good front, Terrell. They putting up the front. Oh, come on. Y'all know you've been talking all you want. You've been talking, but don't bring it over here. Nah, DC is OT dubs. Remind me, Terrell, is this in Baltimore or is this in DC?
This is at the bank.
This is
y'all
at
gotta
the
go
bank.
up the road. Y'all
Ask
going
the
up the road.
Ask the Cardinals what we did when we went out Arizona in the desert with them on the road. Ask the Bengals what we did when we went to Cincinnati. Who they? We right here with it. Bust they ass. So let me tell you something. Ravens fans, everybody's picking y'all. This is the benefit we get as Commanders fans. They got us plus, Terrell, plus 235 money line. Y'all trying to make me rich? Plus 235 money line. They got us as a 6.5 point underdog. Watch us shock the world. Ravens fans scared because let me tell you something. This is still DC. The real DC team always been them boys that with a burgundy and gold. It's never been the motherfuckers wearing purple.
They never wanted to be the DC team. They're the Baltimore team. They don't give a fuck about y'all. Y'all not even a state.
Guess what? Y'all used to seeing them Ravens jerseys in the Coles and Marshalls on the spin joint on you go everywhere. You used to seeing the Ravens shit everywhere. You're starting to see them boys come back. You starting to see them boys with stuff everywhere. Hey, look, we out here. We gonna bust their ass, Terrell. Listen to this, Terrell. We're gonna bust their ass. We're not just gonna beat them. It's gonna be like, oh shit, the Commanders are really busting their ass. We got a horrible defense. We could absolutely get routed. Mark Henry. This is what I was gonna say about not Mark Henry, Derrick Henry. And I'm gonna let you rock. You knew I was gonna be long-winded on this.
Yep.
I thought Derrick Henry, he's a baller. But I feel like we're going to make him look soft out there. You see what Frankie Louvu looking like? You see what Bobby Wagner and them boys look like? We're not afraid of this big jolly ass nigga. That's what I'm going to tell y'all about Derrick Henry. This is no offense to Brock. I thought Derrick Henry was going to be more of a, so you think about it. He's a linebacker that runs the ball. He should be like, so he should look like and sound like a mountain. He is a jolly ass nigga. Ooh, ooh. We are getting ready to bust his ass. I'm telling you. Commanders fans, this is where we take our respect right here. They didn't respect the Bengals. Didn't respect Cardinals. They're not going to respect Giants. They're not going to respect the Browns. Oh, they played all bad teams. JD5, he's the future, bro. He changed this whole shit. Watch. And watch what JD5 look like out there with Lamar. Because I felt like Lamar look a little slow when you look at him in JD5. They don't like us talking like that, Terrell. They don't like us talking like that.
Please, man. Let me tell you what you got.
Shit.
Let me say this.
Not him.
Let me say this, and I want to know what you think about this. I'm picking the Ravens to win this motherfucking game. Come on, bro. I got a Ravens agenda. Even though this a game that if they lose, I will not be mad because I grew up in a Commanders Redskin household. I would love for y'all to get the win and show the world that y'all really that. This is what you got to think about. You got a Washington football team. I'm just saying like that football team in Washington is a top 5, top 4 rush unit in the league.
Yes,
that's
they
a
are.
fact. You're going up against. Let me put you back up here. You're going up against the number 1 rush defense in the league, in the Baltimore Ravens. They've given up the least amount of rush yards for any team this season so far. Now, this is what I also tell you. That's going to put pressure on Eckler and Robinson and other bruh that y'all got that runs the ball. And it's gonna put pressure on them, and it's gonna force you to get active in the pass game. Guess who has the worst pass defense in the league right now? The Baltimore Ravens. So this is why I feel like you saw what happened last week. Joe Burrow and them got to do whatever they wanted. They got lucky as fuck and got that interception at the end.
And y'all are sleeping on the fact that the Ravens coaching I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you rock. All I'm gonna say is I feel like it's gonna be another shootout, but I feel like Lamar gonna show why I'm big bro. And JD5, you good. But in the words of Devontae Adams, when he finally got his lick back after my man PS2 put the straps on him, I don't think you my level yet. That's the reason I walk in this bitch 2 MVPs. MVP ma.
MVPs, those are impressive. Cool. I respect it. But you're going to have to be MVP. Because let me tell you, Terrell, our coaching is just different. Cliff Kingsbury having a hell of a year. We look completely different. You could say, oh, we got a good defense, but, bro, we're going to call that. I'm telling you, that game, we're not just the same run, pass offense. We one of the best converting third down teams in the league. That I know for a fact. Bro, we went 16, 17 straight possessions and scored. This not the same Washington team that you could talk about when it comes to scoring. Bet. We done shown. Y'all got a weak defense? Do you know what we just did to weak defenses? Y'all better talk to us nice. You better hope your guys show up. You need Henry to show up. You're going to need Lamar to show up. Normally in Washington, people do.
But that's what I'm saying.
Y'all
think y'all about to stop Derrick Henry? I don't think so. Y'all not going to be able to. I can see y'all getting burnt
jolly.
up. The only reason I think it's going to be a game is because of how bad the Ravens secondary has been playing versus the fact that y'all also have a bad secondary. Both y'all secondaries are ass, and both of y'all have high power offenses. It's going to be a battle of JD5 and what plays he can make versus Lamar. You saw that play Lamar made last week where he fumbled the snap, scrambled out to the sideline, and threw that shit across body to the end zone to Isaiah Likely. You don't see that happening from nobody else. Or the Josh Allen fans out there that was talking shit. I've never seen Josh Allen do that right there. Never seen it. That's one of the best. And I'll tell you this. Lamar Jackson coming off beating Josh Allen ass. A team they said they was going to go out there and lose to a quarterback. He's better. Then guess what? You're off of that win. You go beat Joe Burrow's ass. Everybody said you better than him.
You squeaked it out.
Terrance, you still walked out of there. Joe Burrow put up 500 yards. He put up 500
still on
yards.
Twitter
Terrance,
talking about
500 yards, and you still went out there and propelled your team to a dub. Because it don't matter how good you are over there, I'm still me on my side. That's the only thing that scared me about y'all and them.
Oh, okay. So we don't have no secure goods on our side that you can lean on because Lamar got 2 MVPs and he went out there and etched out these wins.
Against contenders. Terrance, y'all could go out this joint and get
Terrell, JD Terrell. You sounding foolish. Lamar Jackson, you just won. Lamar Jackson, you just squeaked out. You basically lost that game, Ravens fans. Y'all basically have lost plenty games this year.
Basically, they put up 38 points.
Okay, you put up 38
points. 42 points.
And and the other team put up 38.
That's true, but what I'm saying is, y'all.
Listen to this though. We beat that same team that y'all let put up 38 on y'all. Y'all got a number 1 defense in the league or the worst defense in the league or whatever. That same team that y'all let put up 38, they didn't put up 38 on us. We put up 40 on them in their crib. So what we talking about that Lamar has proven because he beat contenders, we beat that same team worse and better. This is why I said, y'all, we're going to get our respect here. This is where we get respect. I swear to God, y'all, if we win this, if we beat this game, you will never hear it. Y'all might come up. I might come with.
I hope y'all win.
When we beat them, y'all will truly see how people sleep on because he just. Let's go. Let's go.
We gotta get your boy. I had that wine last night. My stomach is bubbling crazy.
Come on, let's
You know
get.
how
We
you
only
like,
got a couple more games.
oh shit, we still got
Oh
8
shit, we
games to
still
go.
got 9 games. They better show the
Next
same
game,
love to my Chargers.
the very first 4:00 game is the Los Angeles Chargers coming off of a bye week, coming up to the Mile High City to play my red hot 3-game win streak Denver Broncos. I'll take the floor first. Chargers. It's forever personal. We bust y'all ass. We bust y'all ass at least once a year. This year, I think we sweep y'all this year. Sorry. Y'all can call me delusional, say I'm on a high. Y'all, when y'all play good defenses, Chargers, you lose. The first week you played the Raiders, got a W because they're ass. We bust their ass last week. I don't give a fuck. Max Crosby, fuck out of here. You can listen to as much Future as you want. Bust y'all ass, broke the 8-game streak. Y'all thought y'all was going to get a dub because y'all was up 10-0 in the beginning. Bust y'all ass. Chargers, week 2, y'all get a W. Y'all played Carolina. Cool. Week 3, y'all played the Steelers. What happened? You scored 10 points and took a L. That's the first legit defense y'all played. Week 4, y'all played the Chiefs. Okay defensive unit. You only scored 10 points. You're soft putty. You're coming to play the best defense in the motherfucking league. You're coming to play the best defense in the motherfucking league. We're going to bust y'all ass. I'm sorry. And it's personal. It's forever personal. It's a rivalry. It's LaDainian Tomlinson days. It's Doug Flutie days. Personal. We forever want to bust y'all ass. We're going to bust y'all ass, make it a 4-game win streak. And then the next week, we're going to bust the Saints ass because Derek Carr not even going to play. And we're going to move. And they're going to be like, damn, the Broncos they was legit 0-2. And now they 6-2. What y'all going to say about us? Our defense too great. PS2, DPOY. 2 picks, 1 to the house. What can you say about us? You're going to be scared. So we're going to bust their ass. That's all I got.
I think the funny thing about Terrell and Broncos fans is you can tell they're leaning very heavy on the defense. Who are we supposed to be afraid of on Denver's offense to trust that they're just going to be this crazy defensive team that just wins a bunch of games? I'm sorry, Terrell. I'm picking the Chargers to come off of a bye and low-key put a stump in this Denver Broncos lucky ass way.
Lucky?
Terrell,
what's lucky about our wins?
Terrell, y'all beat Aaron Rodgers.
I'll give you that.
You beat Aaron Rodgers by 1 point. Y'all went out there and beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I respect it, but like, it's been any given Sunday this year. Who did y'all just beat last week? The Raiders?
We busted. Well, no, not beat. Bust ass. 34-10. We put up 34 points. Broncos don't put up 30 points. Bo Nix.
But still, Terrell, you tell me, who are we supposed to be scared of on Denver's offense?
I'll be honest. Our offense is not that great. I feel like we don't have any X factors, but the defense keeps them on the field. The defense keep Justin Herbert's ass off the field, hopefully. Our defense was able to make it so that the Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers, couldn't get more than 3 field goals off us.
I agree that y'all defense is crazy, but good defenses do not win games. Offenses do. What happens when y'all go to what happens when the Chargers come out hot against y'all?
Do you think, Terrance, y'all could beat us? Your
1,000%.
You think y'all can beat us?
100 million, 1,010%.
And I think we'll be the longest day y'all had all year. We'll be the longest day y'all had.
Please.
Y'all
we haven't had a long day this year.
Y'all haven't played a defense like ours this year. You haven't.
Yes, they did.
We played high power offenses.
Y'all, if PS2 gets a hammy, all of a sudden y'all go from being the best defense to the 25th ranked defense. Also, I was going to say with PS2, the pick 6, I respect it. But why was he running like that? Y'all don't want to talk about that. Why?
Terrance, are we really about to nitpick how he was running?
He was running like a Madden 2013 player. Like, why is he running like that? He ran 100 yards.
He was running in stride 100 yards. 100 yard gas.
I'm getting Namdi Asamoah vibes from PS2. This is the last good year before it just goes completely down. I thought he was supposed to be good.
Oh, so you hold on, wait, T. Come on, we gotta get to this. So
Chargers.
you really picking the Chargers?
Yes,
This is why he goes 7-7. We're gonna bust Chargers fans. Bolt up. Y'all gonna need all the electricity you could get for that.
Bolt up, Chargers fans.
All right, bet. Look, the next 4:00 game is the Steelers at Raiders. I'm picking the Steelers.
I'm going. With
I don't know why
City.
I'm picking the Steelers. Hold on, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Steelers.
I'm picking Steel City to bounce back, man. They almost beat the Cowboys. That was a great game.
Yeah.
Almost upset. Not upset, but like that goal line play where bruh jumped over the joint and Dak managed to get the fumble back. That was crazy. That was about to be a great way for them to win that game. Came down to the wire against the Cowboys, who I think are more dangerous than a lot of people talk about. But I think I'm going to go with the Steel City to get the bounce back win this week. If not, I feel like we got to have to look at the Steelers. But this is another thing that I was going to say. This is any given Sunday. Because I don't trust the Raiders like that, I feel like I'm just going to stick with the Steelers. But the Steelers, y'all need to put Russ in. Y'all need to put Russ in and see exactly how he looks, because in that Cowboys game, Justin Fields did not look like the choice. He didn't look like the best thing that they have, even though we don't know what Russ is going to be. I'm going to pick the Steelers.
It's easy for me, too. I'm picking the Steelers. I don't think that Raiders team is ready. I don't think – look at what y'all did against red-hot defense in us, and you got TJ Watt and company coming to town. I just feel like it's going to be a long day for y'all. So I'm going to pick the Steelers and a nail-biter. Next 4:00 game we got Detroit Lions are going to AT&T Stadium to play the Dallas Cowboys. I picked the Lions to win this game. I think the Lions are just a better team. And I think Dallas is cool. Like MalloryBros Pick'em has it 79% Lions, 21% Cowboys. I really think it's not that far apart. I feel like there's a very good chance Dallas could win this game at home. I just think the Detroit Lions are a better football team. And that's why I'm picking them to win this game. I don't put it past Dallas to win, though. I don't put it past them. I just feel like the Lions are – I respect the Lions. Terrance is probably going to pick the Cowboys because he disrespects the Lions, but I respect the offensive threat. I respect that defensive unit, the grit and tenacity that team has. I love Dan Campbell, and I really honestly don't see them losing this game.
Believe it or not, I know y'all think that I'm going to disrespect the Lions this week. I've been rolling with the Cowboys in the last couple of weeks. I watched that Dallas Cowboy Pittsburgh Steelers game, and it was a hard game to watch. I'm not picking the Cowboys this week. I think the Lions coming off a bye week, they're going to be well rested. They have a crazy dope defense. And I think if you have a good defense, you can definitely cause problems with the Cowboys. I mean, you got Dak Prescott out there throwing the Rico Dowdle the whole damn game. Fuck this. I had a CD Lamb. I had yards I needed CD to get. I had a CD touchdown. They had that sideline thing where it looked like CD said jump balls. He looked like he said jump balls, bro. I got you. But it just didn't look good because you got Dak over there with his hit. Yo.
Yeah, that
it was a win that I'm sure felt good. It's one of those times where it's like we won, but when we go back to our communities, you're going to start seeing us talk about the bullshit. And I think the Cowboys right now, I don't trust them. I'm picking the Lions.
I picked the Lions too. I agree with what you said about the CD Dak thing. That has to work for them to have a chance against.
Or else. Yeah.
All right, bet. Next.
That's the same way I feel about Kyler and Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yes, 100%.
If they link,
or if Kyler can get them damn touchdown like what he did, where he just took off running, gave the peace sign, I'm out. But the next game is the NFC South, another NFC South rival. We got the Atlanta Falcons going to play the Carolina Panthers. Y'all know I love this Falcons team. I go first. I think the Falcons are going to win this game and go to 4-2. I love this Falcons team. I don't know what it is. I've never really been a Falcons fan ever, but I just like all of the pieces they have on this team. I feel like this is an easy pick. It's 97% Falcons, 3% Panthers on the pick 'em. I'm picking the Falcons.
I think I'm gonna pick the Falcons too, but I just know the Falcons are gonna go out here and lose to this
You're
division
crazy.
rival. I just know it. I'm picking the Falcons, bro. But look, before this week, the Panthers were not sneaky, but like the Panthers are not just what we thought they were when they had Bryce Young under center. I just get a little nervous when it comes to them. I'm gonna keep my money safe and put my money on the Falcons, but like Falcons, watch what y'all do. The same thing y'all did last year. We thought you was going to rise up, but it's really just fluff. You got a great overtime. You won, but mind you, I told you I went to sleep and thought y'all lost. We're going to y'all should win this game. Everybody's going to pick you. Just do the damn job, please. Do your damn job.
Simple as that. Simple as that. This should be the easiest win I get all season. Kirk should throw up another 300. And people aren't talking about the fact that Kirk Cousins, before he got injured last year, let me go to his stat line from this game. Before Kirk Cousins got injured last year, he was having an amazing season in Minnesota. Like, he was balling. And once again, Kirk Cousins to start this year, look, 509 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, 42 of 58. Like, bro, nigga is balling. So he should keep that streak going. This should be an easy one. That's why we both picked the Falcons. Cool. Next game we got, this is the 8:20 game. This is the Sunday night game. We got the Cincinnati Bengals coming off a loss, going to play the New York Giants at home, coming off a win. I picked the Buffalo. I picked the Cincinnati Bengals to win this game. It wasn't that tough for me. MalloryBros Pick'em has at 83% Bengals, 17% Giants. I respect the Giants fans if they think they're about to edge out a W at home. I would have the confidence after last week, but I picked the Bengals. I think the Bengals bounced back this week. They were still balling last week.
I think last week we said on the Pick'em, I said the Jaguars, y'all better win. Because if you don't win, you'll be 0-5, and you're going to have a real conversation. Remember when I said that? I kind of feel that way about the Bengals this week. I'm picking the Bengals to beat the Giants at home. I think the Bengals going to get out there, and I'm telling you, they have the best receiver in the league. You're hearing me say it. I'm putting it on wax. Yeah, there's Jay Jettas. Yeah, there's other great receivers in the league. I feel like Jamar Chase is just a fucking dog. He is the best receiver in the league. You can throw him a slant, and I feel like throw him a slant. Everybody can get open in this league. Jettas is that dude.
DJ Reed and Sauce are the best cornerback tandem in the league. He was giving both of them hell, and it doesn't show on the stat line. But when I tell you it was pass interference, holding, pass interference, I think Sauce had like 2 or 3 flags. DJ Reed had 2 or 3 flags. He was giving them absolutely. They was holding and interfering to keep him from yardage, but his impact was definitely felt. But Jamar definitely is number to me. He's the best.
I feel like Jamar Chase is having a worse year than Jettas, of course, is because there's always some like bullshit going on behind the scenes with him, and I feel like for that man to be going through contract, not feeling wanted with your team bullshit and be balling the way he is, I just feel like the nigga is talented. Did Jay Jettas have them same type of popping years when when his contract was up in the air? I think he still did cook shit, but
Jettas is the best in the league.
Terrell, no, I think Jamar Chase. Hey, look, where my folks at? Jamar Chase.
Everybody knows Jettas 1, Jamar 2. But it's not arguable. Jettas is 1. He's the guy.
I like Jamar. I like Jettas.
Jamar has had quiet games. Jettas
Terrell, I remember you telling me not to take Jettas or something about Jettas in the last 2 years. He have some games where the politics get in the way. Soon as Jay Jettas have a bad game, y'all gonna start talking about his quarterback.
Because Terrance, he that good. Trust me, I had Jettas in fantasy last year. He was the only person I had that I could count on. And that was the first time I got to watch him close. But you're right about Jamar Chase. Let me not step on what you're saying about Jamar Chase. He's a fucking baller. He's arguably, hey, look, he's top. You talking about a top three guy in the league and going to be the number one free agent next year because he's not signing with Cincinnati. They disrespected him. He wants the contract bigger than Jetta's.
Where do you think that he's going to go? What team has money to blow? What team has a nice young rookie quarterback that looks hot? They one piece away low key. What team is out there that a lot of players gonna want to go to? Us, Brody.
Y'all gonna have to give up Terry.
Absolutely not. We're gonna give up a couple picks. Bengals are idiots.
Now, you know what? He's not gonna re-sign with the Bengals. His contract is up. Y'all just gonna have to pay him. And y'all do got the money.
Bull.
But Terrance, y'all don't need him. Y'all need to go out and get DBs and safeties. You need to go out and get you. You need to go out there and get you a safety, get you some DBs. But all right,
let's finish. We got one last game.
Monday night. Is this a? Yep, this is a rivalry game.
100%
East. Buffalo Bills coming off close loss, going and playing the New York Jets at home, coming off a close loss, but without their damn head coach.
Mm-hmm.
MalloryBros Pick'em has it 86% Buffalo Bills and 14% Jets. I got the Bills winning this game just because the Jets are showing signs of dysfunction. I'm going to tell y'all straight up, like I said in the beginning, Aaron Rodgers is not playing to the level that the Jets fans told us he would be playing at. He skipped OTAs. I really get a Russell Wilson Broncos vibe from this investment. Not the money side of it, because we did the dumbest thing ever. I was a Broncos fan here. We did the dumbest thing ever with the money. But I feel like y'all put all y'all eggs in this Aaron Rodgers basket. Went out and got Nathaniel Hackett against Robert Saleh. Went out and got Alan Lazard. Like, did everything you had to do to make him comfortable. And he went out there, he threw 3 picks last week, and he was just not accurate at all. It was terrible. It was like, he was throwing balls in the dirt, overthrowing. 1 pick went to the house. You got a high-powered defense, and your offense with a Hall of Famer is giving you nothing. So I don't trust this Jets team. And you make the defensive coordinator the new interim head coach. I don't even understand why you fired Robert Saleh and not Hackett, but that's why they say it's the politics involved with Aaron Rodgers. I picked the Bills. I feel like the Bills are going to go out here and win this game. It's going to be closer than people think, though, because of that Jets defense. I just don't know if that Aaron Rodgers is going to have to show me something this week.
I'm definitely going to pick the opposite, believe it or not. I'm going with the football gods and the way that the football gods have been doing this season. I can see the Jets taking this game away from the Bills, Brody. Oh, no.
What, you dropped the phone?
Sorry, yeah, I'm on my damn balcony and I done dropped my damn Apple Pencil almost rolled off. Anyway, I'm going to pick the Jets. I'm going to pick the Jets to go out there and beat the Bills because they did just lose their head coach, but they didn't lose any players. And they lost a head coach that I feel like really was just kind of in the way. You know what I mean? Not that he wasn't good. I do feel like the firing was actually some bullshit. But I feel like there's so much drama surrounded around this team that this firing is going to put a spotlight on them that'll either make them or break them. And I think, in my opinion, I'm going to go with them being better because of this. I feel like they still have a very talented team. I think the Bills, to me, are still they're good if Josh
and they banged
Allen
up.
is going to be good. Yeah.
The Bills
but
are
Josh
banged
Allen,
up.
like you said, is going up against a Jets defense that's not necessarily one to play with. This is the perfect game for Aaron Rodgers to go out there and show we didn't really need that guy. Maybe he was in a way. I think it's a good game to put your money on the Jets because I think a lot of people are leaning on the Bills because it looks like despair. It looks like bullshit. But this isn't a team that fired their coach because they just trash. Like, we went 0-6. We lost everything. Trash. I think there's real drama. Think about all these clips we done seen of Aaron Rodgers looking at Salah and being like, you should have called that. Like, I feel like maybe if Aaron Rodgers was unhappy with that guy, that's like happy wife, happy life. Quarterback's not happy with coach, L's. Even if he moves out of the way, this interim defensive coordinator comes in, all he got to do is say, Aaron, we good? Okay, cool. And I think the Jets might turn their season around with this firing, low-key. They're not a bad team.
That is a very optimistic way to look at it.
Yeah.
Because maybe you're right, but Aaron Rodgers got to show me something on the field. To me, you don't even have the power to go in there anywhere talking crazy after throwing 3 picks. You haven't been playing like Aaron Rodgers. You playing like a 40-year-old nigga. Joe Flacco playing better than you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, nigga went and won a Super Bowl in Tampa Bay.
You mean in Green Bay?
No, in Tampa Bay. No, in Tampa Bay.
I'm talking about Brady. And you,
all I'm saying is,
well, this guy's not that guy.
Brady would not have been able to do it without a talented team.
This nigga got a talented team. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, okay, cool. You could go out and get Devontae, but like you have G-Dub. You got your guy in Alan Lazard. You got a dope tight end in Conklin. Like you got Breece Hall behind you, who also just can't get it going. Like you got pieces already. I don't the fix for this offense isn't. I don't see Devontae coming and the offense being fixed. This is a quarterback issue. Like, okay, cool. Another piece to make Aaron feel comfortable. What happens when he just don't got it no more? That's what scares me about this investment.
Yeah. And I don't see Davante Adams making any team. I feel like Davante Adams could make a team that has nobody way better. But if he goes to a team that already has like some pieces and he adds to it, like I would not want to see Garrett Wilson, Davante Adams on the same team. I don't know why, bro, but I just feel like
that would actually be scary.
When have we ever see that work? Even with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, it's still Tyreek.
Yeah, but you see Jalen Waddle. It's still okay. These niggas still both put up 1,700 yards and then like 1,600 yards receiving. That's the best wide receiver tandem in the league.
That's the best wide receiver tandem in the league if they get it going.
People don't give Tua credit for. Well,
that's true. My thing is, it is hard to get that 2 superstar receiver tandem because let's keep it a stack. Waddle is not a superstar minded player. He's a superstar, but Tyreek is, I'm the number 1 player in the league, the number 1 player on the top 100. I am the star.
Jalen Waddle know he's the best Jalen Waddle know he's the best W2 in the league.
You think Garrett Wilson gonna want to be number 2?
Yes. I think Garrett Wilson, being younger, will respect Tay. Devontae Adams is niggas, bro. Niggas are scared of Devontae Adams. Like, I feel like he'll have
he's like their Julio. You know what I mean? Like the active. Mm-hmm. Remember, Julio was going around the league and it was like, yo, that's Julio Jones. Yo, that's Julio Jones.
Yes.
But
Tay still like Tay.
Only reason why I say he's a Julio Jones because that's back when Julio was playing. He was like wearing the number 80 something at a certain point with a random team, but they still respected his name. I just feel like Garrett Wilson, you the number 1 guy. You need to be building your shit with what's the name? And I can just see, you know how somebody come in, y'all got y'all inside joke. You remember Green Bay? You remember? That was our thing.
Bro, that's the thing about
Garrett Wilson. Right now, Garrett Wilson is Buzz Lightyear. It would be dangerous if you bring Woody back in the room with Andy. Because the whole room is Buzz Lightyear. But the OG with the name on the foot is Andy. Is Woody. And right now I feel like Tay would come in. I'm telling you, Terrell, it's the old chick coming in, the old friend.
It is because look, it ain't like y'all got a great thing right now. Garrett Wilson and A-Rod. They can't get on the same page. They can't figure it out.
And so how do it look? Getting another guy
probably already frustrated. Exactly. That's why I feel like this team got too much dysfunction. That's why I picked the Bills. But This is the longest damn video we have done. Now it's a running joke in the comments. Oh, LMAO, these weren't supposed to be an hour. It's hard to not talk to this nigga for an hour.
About this?
I guess y'all right. But put y'all thoughts in the comments. Big shout out to everybody that has joined the MalloryBros Pigskin Pick'em. Please, please, please like the video so I can travel farther, y'all. Hit that like button so we can get more eyes on these joints. I feel like sometimes people be missing it. This dude said, why y'all ain't post week 5 picks? I said, nigga, we posted that 2 days ago before the Thursday night game. And think it's hiding on people's algorithm.
Yeah.
We do a little bit more whatever for it. Push. A little bit more push forward, but big shout out to everybody that's joined and subscribed. Big shout out to everybody that is a part of Patreon. If you are new and you just seeing us, we do have a Patreon. Go subscribe. We got hella content over there. Podcast every Tuesday. Terrance, you got anything before we go?
Yep, hit the subscribe button, man, because what we've been doing this for a long time on the podcast, believe it or not, y'all. We've been doing a podcast 4 years. We just started doing these videos separate. We're not trying to build something like Chad and Ocho Nightcap or anything like that, but this is just our way to do what we've been doing. I said, what? Something in Ocho.
You said Chad and Ocho.
Chad and Ocho. Yeah. But
no, you're right, though.
Also, I feel like people would wonder, why does he have zip ties up here? Because A-Train decorates, and we have decorations.
They got a Halloween vibe. Yeah.
It's on the balcony. We got the lights up here. But anyway, yeah. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody who taps in with the Pigskin Pick'ems. I'm on your ass. The dude from Long Island or wherever he's from.
We're going to see one of the games of the week. Washington versus Baltimore. Chargers fans.
Show up.
Watch out. Y'all going to see. But like, comment, share, subscribe. Till next time. We out.